So you still want to date online? Let's talk about it. I pulled a short video to get us started. Let's watch this video and then we have a letter. Let's talk about this online dating and some of the hazards. Here we go.
Online dating and the red flags. Number one, they're moving too fast, too soon. All of a sudden, they love you and let's get together. We're going to be together. And you've been knowing them 2 weeks. Tremendous red flag. Number two, they're love bombing you. They're telling you everything you want to hear, and it's systematic. Because most times in the mornings, late at night, they're going to tell you the things why. When you first get up and when you go to sleep, they leave an impact on you mentally. Number three, inconsistent stories or vague answers. You ask them an answer about something, about how many children, where do their children live, and they say something like, it's a long story, I don't really want to go into it right now. My ex she was just not a nice person, and they're very vague. Red flag. Number four, they're reluctant to meet or video chat. Either you're getting catfished or they don't want to let you see them because something is inaccurate. And last but not least, they want you to take all the initiatives. Come see me. You come see me. You call me. Red flag.
All right, let's dive into this letter. I recently met a man on Facebook. He's 55 and I'm 45, and we're both divorced. He liked my profile and asked to chat, then immediately pushed to talk on the phone. Okay. He asked for my number, but I declined and suggested we use Facebook's call feature instead. He fussed a little, but eventually agreed. All right. Okay. We'll see if that was a red flag or a half a flag. Okay. We ended up talking for 3 hours. Wow. The conversation flowed easily. We laughed a lot, had plenty in common, and I genuinely felt comfortable talking to him. That was his intention, to get you comfortable into talking to him. Ladies, remember, guys are hunters. Some of them are more skilled at hunting than others. Some of these guys are so smooth, they can make a lie sound like the truth every time. So you have to be careful, in saying, this is a good guy, just because he talked to you in a proper way for you on the phone. Okay? He was filling you out to see what type of conversation you would be comfortable with. These guys know how to taper their conversations. Like if you have any kind of indication sexually, then the conversation would have went sexually. You understand? He's feeling you out. Okay. Then he suggested that if we did meet in the city, he would ride in my car instead of his. I wonder what that's about. Either he doesn't have a car or it's busted up. He's embarrassed. He don't want you to see the car, knowing that you would judge him if you saw his car. Okay, ladies, that's the only reason a man would suggest being in your car instead of his car. Maybe the car's broke down. Maybe he can't even afford gas to put in the car. But it's something that you would not like if you found out why he wanted you to be in your car instead of his. You see, men use their cars a seduction tool. That's why they get these fancy cars, to impress women. You see, so apparently he doesn't have that. He knows that it wouldn't impress you. Okay, even if he has a car. All right, let's go. I immediately said, hold up. Nobody is riding in anyone's car. We can meet somewhere public. He laughed and said I was trying to irritate him. Girl, I would have hung up a long time ago on this one. On this one. Huh. But I stood my ground and told him I don't know him well enough to be in his car or have him in mind. Why are you explaining to him anything? Why you still trying to make it work? You're still trying to see if something is there because he made you feel apparently something in the conversations that you had prior. He had already kind of softened you up, making you think that you two had a chance together. See, that's all of the game, ladies. That's all a part of the game. So by the time that he meets you, it's all about seducing you for whatever he's after. But for a man who's got a problem with meeting you in public, that's a gigantic red flag. So let's see what else you say about it. Okay. So that's why I suggested meeting near me. Public, familiar, and convenient for both of us. All right. That was a good idea. And he really should have been grateful that you would be willing to spend any time with him. Okay? So don't act like you're doing him a favor. Honestly, my instincts kicked in. It made me wonder if he has a woman or several women or just doesn't want to be seen out on a date in our area. All of the above. That's what it's all of the above. And one more, it could be that he's a killer of some sort. Okay? Don't let that scoot past you. All right. Part of me wants to block him and move on. Part of you, block him and move on. This is a dead end. Another part of me doesn't want to miss out on a potentially nice guy. Ladies, the high value woman does not accept potential. She does? No, you either are or you're not. Not no potential, but you could be. We all could be something. You understand? But it takes drive and ambition to be that. So there are men out there who will tell you or act like they're trying to be that when they're not. Because then when they get you, they settle in, then they want to be themselves, and it's empty. Empty promises. And even the guys who start out with the potential may not reach their goal. And where does that leave you? Okay, because you banking on him reaching some goal where he's going to be the big this and the big that. That's why I say, ladies, be independently wealthy. Don't depend on a man to finance you. Okay? That was in the old days. We're in a new age now. Things have changed. Okay, anyway, I think you got the point that I'm trying to make here. You did right. You didn't know him. And if a guy isn't willing to meet you, I think it's better if the woman does decide the place to meet, if you're going to do this sort of thing, and meet in a, and you choose a public place, never in your home, or you don't even have to tell him where you live. But he's going to try to find out. Because, see, his next dates, he's going to want to be at your place. All right, ladies. It helps me to see these things coming. And I laugh because there was a video I ran across where this young girl was saying that, older women don't understand dating today. Well, let me tell you something about dating today. It's not much different. All right. Some things are tweaked a little, but the basic thing is men are after sex. Men got married because they wanted sex. And during those days, years ago, That was the only way they could get sex, by marrying the woman. But now with women are giving away so freely, they promise to marry you where they have no intention of marrying you. And if they do marry you, because a lot of the younger women are running off and getting married thinking it's going to give them a happy ever after. Even young couples that stay together have a very hard time in those early years, especially when children come. And if they don't have strong family support, many of them break up. It's too much pressure for young people, both of them trying to work and trying to have children. It doesn't work unless they have a strong family unit. And I didn't say unless they really love each other. That's not it. That's not it. They need outside support to keep them together. And as long as they can go through those storms together and stay together, love grows. You understand? So all of this, you meet somebody one day and you fall in love, you fall infatuated with them. You are infatuated. And then comes the seduction. Because the man's basic purpose is to have sex, ladies. Not to marry you, but to have sex. You understand? All right. So if you know the basic premise, then whatever you decide for your life, make sure it's good for you. Okay? Whether you want to marry or don't marry or whatever, make sure that it's good for you. I hope you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, meditation, and movement, the link is also in the description under the new name, Vitality Within. So make sure you check that. The other channel is no longer hosting that content. It's all moved to a new channel, Vitality Within. So go check it out. The format has changed a bit. We try to make it fun and exciting. So I want to thank you so much for your support. I wish you all the very best and happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.